Hello, class, and welcome to the summer session, Geology 101. I'm your instructor. My name is Erik Fleming, and I have some basics for the class to go over with you. I am going to share my screen so you can see this right here. We've got our course, this excellent picture from the set. And you see right here, I'm viewing it as a student, so you're going to be able to see everything that I've got going here. There'll be an announcement down there later, but the most important part to start with is the syllabus, and that's where you want to go to see everything about how the class is going to be. It will take its sweet time populating for you. And you will have an acknowledgement. You want to acknowledge it when you go in. You've got course information, important things like our start and end date. The end date is often before the date that D2L kicks you from your ability to access the class. So make sure that you have everything done by July 24th to finish the class well. You'll have some information about me there, description of the class. And this is really the big one to talk about right now is the expectation of coursework hours. Since we're doing the class in an 8-week modality, you'll have 4 credits, and those guys are going to be a total time of 180 hours on task. And the way that maths out is you're going to spend a little over 20 hours a week doing all of the work and reading and learning and everything for the course. So it's summer session. It's going to be a little bit like a part-time job, which takes some getting used to. Now, after your syllabus, one of the things that you can view next is if you go to the content tab, you'll be able to see everything for the course, and this is the way to access it all. A lot of the links get a little finicky over time as the course repopulates over and over again. So if you try to access from maybe the calendar, which we do have a calendar, it should be able to link into things. But if your clicks for the introductory post aren't taking you there, you should be able to find things from the content tab. And the other thing about the content tab is I did a little bit beforehand. First, if we check the checkboxes, it doesn't really do much, so you can check them as much as you want. It just makes the bar go, but it doesn't change your experience of the course. So you can leave them unchecked, that doesn't matter. But for every unit, we're going to have something before the unit opens up. It's some virtual field trips, and you're going to have these every unit. You're going to make one of your own at the end of the course. That's going to be pretty cool. And we have some gatekeeper surveys. I did the first one here already. And the idea is you'll do the field trip, you'll answer some questions about how long you spent doing it. And I just did it real quick because it's not my first rodeo, and I can paste my information in there. And you see I had to scroll down to find the Submit Survey button at the bottom. We've had some students experience problems, and I found if you resize the window real quick, like make it small and then make it big, you will be able to then submit your survey. And once you have done that, when you go back, and I'll show you in the table of contents, we have our Expedition 1, that's what we call the units. Where we initially had hit a line at the going places, now we suddenly have our assignments. And it's going to say week 1 and week 2. They're actually both week 1. We're doing everything at double speed of the normal course. And if I get time, I can go in and change all of these. So you're going to do everything through here and everything through here in the first week of the course. And as you go in, you have a lab for each unit, and we're going to get a learning check. These are some quizzes that are pretty easy points to get. When you do the learning check, it will load it up for me here and slowly populate. But you can retake these. Actually, it might not work because I'm not really a student. Oh, good, it's coming in. You can retake these. So when you get done with how you're doing it and you go through, I'm just picking A over and over again. picking A over and over again, but you see there's like a retry button, so you can give it a second try. So this is something that you get to do. And then when you're done, you will be able to submit it. And this is a terrible score. If I don't want a 1 out of 19, I can hit restart, and then it restarts the whole thing. So now when I hit submit, it's like you have nothing to submit anyway, so it doesn't matter. So you get a large number of retries on them. You can go through and get more points that way. So you want to check out the syllabus, basic navigation through the content tab, and also on the content tab in the beginning, the start here, preparations. You're going to get our schedule based on the 8-week course. This should say the exact same thing as the calendar app. But when you go into here, we have a bonus assignment, 5 extra credit points that you can get if you turn it in by Friday. You're going to make a discussion post introducing yourself and explaining your plan to access the Rock Kit. But you'll see we have the due dates. Here's the 2nd of June for all these assignments. And that's everything in Expedition 1. Then we do Expedition 2. I'll go through June 9th and then into June 16th for parts of it. And June 16th will bleed over into Expedition 3, 23rd, all of Expedition 4, and so on and so on. So we've got all of those guys in there. So that's your timing and your basic navigation. I'm going to go back to the syllabus. I'm actually just going to stop sharing so I can talk right at all of you when we're doing this. But when you're going through the whole syllabus, we have required textbooks and materials. You'll see some of them down in course policies. You can even find this on the side. Oh, it's all the way down at the bottom. We want to go to technology. We're going to talk about our technology and the Rock Kits and the book. So, good news. The online textbook is totally free. You do not have to pay anything for it, which is great. We try our best in the department to set you guys up for success that way. You will have to get a Rock Kit, though, and it's literally a box of rocks. Oh, here's my cat. It's literally a box of rocks that you will have to use for a few of the labs. If you don't want to buy one, that's fine. We have them at all of the campus libraries, and you can go to the library and rent the Rock Kit. Well, borrow it for a couple of hours to do the lab. When you borrow it, bring your phone, maybe even bring your computer so you can take some pictures, maybe some videos of you doing the different tests that you're doing with the Rock Kit. If you buy them, you can order the same type of kit anywhere. It's called the Washington School Collection. We have a link to a science supply store, but I found them on Amazon. You'll also have decent luck on things like eBay or Facebook Marketplace, because we do have a number of students taking this class every semester who, once they're done, they tend to want to sell the kit, so you don't have to shell out full price all the time, which is good. For technology, I make videos. You're going to make some videos for everything. They don't have to be great. You can just use whatever you've got on your cell phone with the back camera is going to work out great. It's mostly as a proof that we've done the things that we say we're going to do, which is becoming more important for everything in the world of AI that we are starting to live in right now. So this kind of proof that you've done the work is going to come up on a number of assignments. We already had it before AI for the class. We just didn't have as great video technology as we do now. So it used to be just take a picture of yourself at the rock to prove that you went to the thing, because there's going to be a couple field trips. You get to pick where to go for one of them. One of them is going to a mountain, which is nice and easy. And if you're not in Tucson, you let me know sometime in the middle of the course and we'll figure out an alternative field trip for you than the A Mountain one. So yes, sorry, the cat keeps bothering me down here. So videoing yourself with technology is a thing. Getting the rocks is a thing. The first assignment says to get Play-Doh. If you need some extra time to get that guy done, that's fine. If you don't have Play-Doh lying around the house, any kind of clay that you have access to will work. Whatever's cheapest at Target is totally fine. Um, and outside of that, I'm really good with emails. So if you have some questions, let me know. If you need to schedule time to talk in real time, we can do a Zoom meeting or a phone call. Just shoot me three possible times that'll work for you, and I'll see how to thread that in with the stuff I'm doing. I'm going to be up in Tempe the first 2 weeks of June. Um, which is regrettable because I'm a U of A graduate and going to ASU always comes with different feelings, but I will be doing some things up there that we'll have to work things around. Outside of that, I'm pretty open for everything. If you have any questions, let me know, and I'm looking forward to seeing what you guys do in this first week of work. That extra credit first assignment by Friday, make a post introducing yourself to everybody in the course. And as part of the post, I just want you to say where you're going to get the rock kit, because that's been the hardest part in summer courses or any of the 8-week courses. Getting that kit has to happen fast. So I hope you have fun, and I'll talk to you all next week.